Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. One of the drawbacks of imposing sanctions to other country or other countries is that you will reach a point when that country will not collapse, will survive all your sanctions, and then what? That country is independent. That means you cannot blackmail that country anymore. Well, this is the case with Russia at this point and with North Korea, Cuba as well, Venezuela as well, Iran, they're under sanctions. And that's a point beyond which all the sanctions you're going to slap on the country will have no effect. That means you're done. You used all your aces from your sleeves. Yeah, the sleeves right here. So in this case, we have Russia and North Korea. Russia and North Korea might sign some arms deals together. That means we're going to cooperate and you're going to give me this, we're going to give you that, and all that. And the United States, the country that never made a mistake, doesn't make a mistake, will not make a mistake, says that if Russia and North Korea are going to sign these arms deals, that's going to be some violation of some resolutions, United Nations resolutions. Now, do you think that Russia and North Korea at this point give up about that? That's point one. Point two, what are you going to do about it? And are you the one that's talking? Let me remind these friends of mine that they have troops illegally stationed in Syria. You remember the country of Syria? Okay. So Syria is an independent sovereign country with a legitimate government. According to their nation. Not you, not me. We have nothing to say for their or against their government and the way they run their countries. Like, I don't come to your house and tell you that you should take your your shoes off when you enter your house. That's not up to me. And more. So here you have Russia and North Korea. They cannot be slapped by more sanctions. What are you going to do? Nothing. But you, out of everybody else, come and you point the finger. Who have troops in Syria, illegally stationed, sucking the oil from the northeast of Syria, selling it, I don't freaking know where exactly. I'm benefiting out of it. I don't know. There are some fat cats over there. They're getting fatter and fatter. And you say, hey, you violate the resolution. Really? I think that's hypocritical, to say at least. So let's go and see this little article. Coming from the New Voice of Ukraine. Russia signing arms deal with North Korea would violate United Nations resolutions. Washington. Oh my God. Oh God, don't you go and see how you're going to arrest Trump. Washington, how about that? The opposition leader. It's okay when Navalny is, he received 19 years extra. Oh my God, the opposition leader in Russia is persecuted. And you try to get Trump every corner now. And you talk about these guys. Shut your mouth. In Russia, if Russia proceeds to sign an arms supply deal with North Korea, it would be in breach of several binding UN Security Council's resolutions, UN State Department spokesperson said on August 15. I don't remember the United Nations Security Council agreeing and approving with NATO bombarding Yugoslavia in 1999. Wasn't that a violation and a breach of several UN blah blah blah? Just remember that one. And I'm quoting, any kind of security cooperation of arms deals between North Korea and Russia would certainly violate a series of UN Security Council resolutions, end quote, said Patel. All right, but how about this? So they can't make deals with those guys, but you can supply weapons to Ukraine to kill the Russians, but you're not involved in the war, correct? Correct. Well, tell that to a toddler. Okay, just want to show you a little bit how these guys immediately find themselves. By the way, why is only, as far as I remember, United States sanctioning Cuba again? There are about, what, 32 resolutions that condemned, UN resolutions that condemned the sanctions, the American sanctions, US sanctions on Cuba. 32, I think there are. What the Americans do? Blow me. What are they gonna do? Nothing. You. And you talk about these guys? I mean, if you don't believe me, just Google a few times. Click, 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 go into CIA Google and find out. Hey, how many Cuban resolutions did the US violate with its sanctions? And you're going to find out. I covered that about a year ago, an article, that's why I kind of know about it. And they talk about these guys. US sanctions everyone, like a daddy who sanctions the kids if they do something wrong or they don't do what daddy wants. Since when we appointed you? Well, that's my right. It's my right to do that. Yeah, but you're violating the same rules that you expect everybody else to abide or whatever by or obey. Anyway, my friends, here it is. Russia will do whatever it wants. It's already gone, and Russia, the United States, has no more aces in their sleeve to do anything. What are they going to do? What are they going to do? More than they already did. They provide these guys with weapons to kill them. The best weapons. Troops in the ground, they're going to be nuked. So they're not going to do that one. And there are some troops on the ground undercover. They recognize that. They're special troops, special operations, and so on. Trainers and advisors, military advisors and inspectors. And just names, you know. They can put volunteers. They just change their military uniform before entering Ukraine, and then there are volunteers right there. Take a picture, put him over here. When the Russians find you dead or capture you, oh, that's a volunteer. His name is Tom Jones or James Brown or whatever. So, my friends, here it is. They can't do anything about it. No more sanctions, no more what? Are they going to cry at the United Nations? Like the guys, the countries, the United Nations don't know what the United States is doing. It's just such a weasel way. You know, clean your own backyard, you know, before you, or take your little beam from your freaking eye before you try to pick mine. My little, okay, whatever, straw. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.